Let's get started.
The truth that sets you free may also tear your life apart.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is the find of the century.
shit. Oh, shit. It is me and I am him, all five of you people. What's going down? Y'all feel it? Blue Magic, what's up? How am I sounding out there? Let me know. Let me know. Is this loud enough? How's the mix? What up, Ty C? This one is called Quickly, as in Quikly. Yeah. Peace to the balls. Peace to the balls. What's happening? Noble, Hunt, what up? Y'all let me know. How's everything? How's the audio? Samuel Geoff. Do I know a Samuel L? Refresh me. That's peace to the balls. What's going on, Star? We're gonna get it cracking in just a minute this evening. How y'all feeling? How y'all been? How y'all doing? I'm gonna open the floor up. I'm gonna open the doors of the church in a little bit. Y'all can come on in and be a part of the show if you so desire. Let me know what's cracking. Let me know how you feel. Let me know what the deal is. I'm gonna get up and running on getting my screens back double. Wagwan Nazarenex. Wagwan. Yeah, man. Okay, let's see if I can do this really quick. Yes, I think I did it. Yeah. Okay. Good. Glad everything sounds good. Exclusive beats right there. Yeah, man. These is anybody interested? Yeah, let me know as you come in and I see you. I will recognize you. I will acknowledge you. Love to see when I get new nephews and nieces in. Let me know if it's your first time in the chat. Peace to the balls, Brother James. GJL Detail. Where you at, GJL Detailing? Let them know. Let me know if you are a yeah, there you go. If you're an old head, put a P2B in the chat. If this is your first time, you're a noob, put a P2B1 in the chat. Because P2B1 P2B1 is the cover charge. Okay. And I'll explain what P2B1 is a little later. Yo, Jeff, this is Ty from Facebook. I tried to get some t-shirts. I was in the making of making a motorcycle accident. I was in a motorcycle accident. Okay, man. Yeah, brother. Heal up, man. God bless you. Heal up. Nigga fierce. Yeah. Yeah, Josh. Yeah. Let me know. You know, your first time P2B1. Whenever it's your first time in the chat, like you see right there. We know what P2B is. P2B1 is the cover charge to get in here. Tonight's strain. I think this one is OG Skywalker. Yeah, good stuff. I'm a grinder. And I'm such a snob. I mean, this is a nice little grinder, this little plastic one I have. But because, again, I am such a snob with my other grinder. I got the real nice one with the Keith catcher and it does all the cute shit. I don't use this one till every now and then. And now, oh, here it is. Little carpet fiber in there. And I'm gonna grind it up. Let me see. I'm going to get my joints on deck. Get my joints on deck. Get my joints on deck. Okay, that makes sense. Oh shit! After all this time, ladies and gentlemen, I am just discovering the power of the alias. Where the fuck did you come? That was not what I planned. No, I gotta have the whole damn thing open, huh? Okay. Never mind. I'm high. This is good shit. Yes, P2B in the chat. If you are an old head, P2B1. If it is your first time, there is a reason for this. And I'm trying to chill before I get out. Simply Nick, I know that ain't you. Jeff, that was creative, what you did tonight. Oh, DC, what's going on, brother? Man, hey, man. If you stick around, you can pop in. We can talk about that because that's kind of what I changed my subject matter for tonight. And I'm going to go in that direction. And shout out to the sister, Sister Nala, man. I dig that young lady. Oh, last show was fire. Thank you, brother Josh. Please tell me you telling folk. I need some P2B1s. I need some more people to join. I need some more people to know. I need some suggestions on how I can make this shit grow. Oh, all right. If you got them, smoke them. Yeah, and then that, oh, shit. That's the last track. And for some reason, this damn, my iTunes likes to play shit that'll get me blocked. And I go right in the regular songs I got. So I got to be Johnny on the spot and ready at the end of this track. And let's get started. Oh, it blew back on itself. That's not what I wanted it to do. That's the song. There you go. There's the one. All right. Boy, I tell you, bless this camera. Don't do my pipe no justice there, DC. The truth. Look at that thing. Ain't that beautiful? Look at that. Huh? Caught a head shop going out of business. Imagine a head shop going out of business. Oh, no, that was the other one. No, I bought this in Fresno. Shout out to my boy Andre Covington. I went there with next time I go, I'm going to get the other ones. Oh, yeah. Young and spirited knowledge, she's cute. John Witherspoon versus Paul Mooney. Hard to compare. You're talking a couple of 2, if not 3-star generals. Maybe Mooney's a 3-star and Witherspoon's a 2-star because he's not known as well for writing for Pryor, maybe. As a matter of fact, yeah, I'm going to answer that one so I can cut it up later. First, let's get a P2B poll. Everybody smoke them if you got them. Here we go. This is to any noobs that may be hiding, to all my old heads in here, peace to the balls. Trying to get some good shots of me. Oh my God. Shit, the room is spinning. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Okay, I'm back. There's some good shit. I do not believe in smoking the weak shit. I was watching the church video and got the notification. My man circulate well. Thank you. I'm going to start doing that every Sunday. So Sunday and Monday, y'all can expect me here. First Church of Real Talk. I'm starting my own church. It's right on Facebook. I mean, on YouTube. Other thing. Nephews and nieces, if you have any suggestions on how to grow this, help me. I'm open. Puff, puff, but I ain't passing. Oh, that's what I was doing. Speaking of the best, I got so high, I forgot that I was discussing John Witherspoon versus Paul Mooney. So let me reload for effect and effect only because I'm, I got the kind of shit that will render you null and void. So I gotta take it easy on the pulls, niggas. I don't have shit to prove to you young people. I smoke and I smoke strong, but I am not on Snoop's level by any chance. Nor am I trying to put Snoop to sleep. This is the sandalwood. It's good for Thank you, Brother Montgomery. Yeah. Yes. Peace and power right back. Okay. Where are we? I'm repacking a bowl so I can, and thank y'all for hanging in here. Thank you, because we ain't really even got off the goddamn ground. The fire's coming. The fire's coming. I got some beats I selected already that I'm gonna throw in. So that you can hear them. Couple of selections I've made for your listening pleasure. With regard to the beats that I have, Jeff Breeze Music at gmail.com. Yes, those beats I have for sale later. We'll get into it much later. Okie dokie. My nephew Noble Hunt threw one up at me. John Witherspoon versus Paul Mooney. Now, let's start here with the fact that you're talking about a couple of at least 3-star generals in the comedy game. At least. Pryor, Murphy, Red Fox, 4-star. Chappelle, he's working on that 4th star, as far as I'm concerned. Kev, 3-star. Kev's a 3-star. He's working on that 4th star. And I'll tell you what, you watch goddamn True Story. That's the shit. Kev, you did your fucking thing, man. Dude, they gotta take you serious as an actor now. That shit with Snipes at the end, you should have seen it by now. Fuck you guys. Spoiler alert, whatever. If you have Netflix, nigga, and pay your bills, you should have seen. If you have Netflix and you pay your bills, you should have seen this shit by now. Nigga, you almost got me when you slid up under Snipes and started crying about your brother. Nigga, you almost got me. Great work when you tore up the hotel room. The angst on whether you was gonna shoot Gene behind the scene in the head. Bruh, they gotta take you serious. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, back on the road. These 3-star generals that we're discussing, they're in different roads, although God bless the dead to both of them. Spoonie also wrote for Pryor. He's not famous for writing for Pryor. He's famous for Coordinate and Pops and Bang 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 and all that shit. We absolutely love and respect him for, and we should. Dick Gregory, ooh-wee, yeah, can be argued 5-star general, absolutely. So yes, they took different routes, so it's hard to compare them because they were both. Yeah, I would say if you're going to, I'm going to give the edge to Mooney from this place. On stage as a comedian, Paul Mooney is a funnier comedian to me. Paul Mooney, not as big a star, but more impactful to black comedy in general. Spoonie, absolute star, bruh. Absolute star power. And didn't seem to give a fuck about white movies. He did our movies. Spoonie did our movies and did them well. and brought, if John Witherspoon was in your movie, he brought cement to it. He brought this. Oh shit, Witherspoon in it. I'm gonna watch. It feels so good. I just shaved today. Spoonie brought verisimilitude to your get down. If you had a script and he was going to do it, he brought believability to it because he was there. Mooney wrote some hella scripts, hella jokes he wrote for Pryor. Homie the Clown, Partners in Crime and Living Color. Goddamn samurai on stage. A fucking samurai on stage. That's where Mooney, in my opinion, he gets an extra star. Dick Gregory's a 5-star. Then I got to give Pryor a 5-star. I got to give Cosby a 5-star. Out of respect, Bob Newhart, 4-star. Jonathan Winters, 4-star. George Lopez, 4-star. All 4 of the Kings of Comedy, 2 stars. And this is grading on stage. Grading on accomplishment. I think that's fair to say. If they must be graded. If they could be graded. So to go to Mooney, I'm gonna have to go as a writer and you know, just B1, advantage Mooney. Taking nothing away from John Witherspoon at all. You can't. What you gonna take away from him? Look at all the shit he's done, bro. Rest in peace to them both. And back we go. You can you can join the panels of other YouTubers to help grow your channel. I have no idea what that means, but I'll look. Jeff, where do you rank some of our female comedians? Oh, that's easy. They're all trash. No, that's funny. That is so funny. And so grossly inaccurate. Man, I grade female comedians harder. Simply by grading them by the same thing I do guys. I don't move the home run wall in. Robert Townsend, 3-star. I don't move the home run wall in. Nope, that's not fair because I'm cheating Robert Townsend out of 2 stars. He's 5-star. He's 5-star. My bad. Kanan, 4.5-star. 4-star. Shit. 4.5-star. Because I've never really seen Keenan stand up ever. I heard he was funky with it. And that he'll whoop your ass over his jokes. But accomplishments? Niggas, please. It's fucking Keenan. Now, Female comedians. That's tough. Moms Mabley, am I going that far back? Am I there's so many females. Send me a link, Neat. So, a lot of YouTubers have discussions where anyone can join the show and add to the conversation. Okay. I hope that I'm gonna turn this music down because it sounds like it might be a little loud. Rather than rank them by accomplishment, because it's almost unfair. Yeah, it's actually unfair to rank female comedians by accomplishment because of how much they were held back. You see what I'm saying? It's there's so many good ones that should have went further. Top of the pile, Thea Vidal. Some more. Jesus Christ. Adele Givens. These are just personal favorites of mine. Wanda Sykes. What is her name? Little bitty white girl with a filthy mouth. Another Lisa. Lisa McDonald, I think her name is. Lisa Lampanelli. Jesus Christ. Just there's so many. Wendy Liebman. There are so many funny women that I can point out that you don't know who they are. That they don't. Ida Rodriguez, nigga. Love that woman. Hilarious. Gorgeous. Hilarious. Oh, Monique. Bruh. I'm trying to get around to writing something for her so bad, but I got to deal with shit that's in front of me. Got to deal with the blessings in front of me. It's hard. It'll be harder for me to do, AJ, and I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to leave some people out. I'm going to offend some people and step on toes because I look at so much female comedy, even the stuff I respect, especially the stuff I respect, as stuff I can't do. So I respect it over there. And by default, I don't have a grasp on it like I do the fellas. So I don't want to step on nobody's toes. I don't want to insult nobody. I don't want to start no shit. Look, Lunel. Funny as shit. Yes. Melanie Camacho, nigga. Woo. How come Big Dick always need a ride? How come Big Dick ain't never got his own car? Oh my God. Melanie Camacho is hilarious. I love her. There's so many comedians out there. Miss Laura Hayes. That's what I'm saying. How do I rank Laura Hayes? How do you rank her? You gonna say she's not funny? You gonna say she can't act? Hollywood was fucked up then. It still is. So I can't rank her just straight up on opportunity. It's not fair. I love Tiffany Haddish. These females that put it, nigga, Precious Hall, Kamira White, funny. These women are funny. They just don't get they shine all the time. But they're gonna. The door is open wider. And I wish them all very well. Now, for the most part, do I think women are as funny as dudes? No. And there's some women in there that go, I'm funnier than you, Jeff Brown. And that very well may be true, but it doesn't invalidate my point. Yes, Precious and Kamira are on the rise, and they should be. They should be. If you look at, I did a show with them over on shout out to the poetess, Miss Mois. I did a show over there, a couple shows I hosted, and I was on with them. Great times, funny sisters, man. Funny. I dig them. So, which brings me into what I'm really supposed to be damn talking about with my time, and I'm 41 minutes into the goddamn show and ain't said a word about it. What we talking about tonight? And I'm gonna bring y'all in. I'm gonna bring y'all in a little later. I want some people to talk on it, to speak on it, to tell me how you feel about it. It was a whole bunch of me dealing with female energy a little earlier tonight, and a little early on somebody else's show. And actually, it was Bless's show. It was Power357radio.com, No Man Monday. I was going to talk about something completely different tonight, but that energy kind of overtook me, and there was a textbook display of the difference in generation between where from where a black woman's mind was to where collectively it is today. It was fantastic. I wish somebody had recorded it. It was beautiful. If I'd have been on my game, I'd have started recording it myself. And it was a discourse between a 21-year-old and a 61-year-old. Two sisters. That led me to ask this question. Giraffeballz. Who's too aggressive? Us or y'all? And I really did. I dug it. I enjoyed the back and forth. I did. I was never insulted or taken aback, or I just listened, and I came to a great many of the exact same conclusions that I was going to come to. I came to the same conclusions, but I thoroughly enjoyed the show. And basically, it was on No Man Monday. Yeah, let me break down a couple of these concepts for you. No Ma'am Monday is this unapologetically brash, purposely chauvinistic, domineering, incredible show that spits the truth and fire from a man's perspective. Real brutal. It's a goddamn gladiator academy. No, it's not even an academy. You better have your shit together. It's a coliseum. It's a coliseum of black truth with a room full of gladiators that fight a certain way. And we are a court of gentlemen who we're not dealing with no female foolishness. We're coming from an unapologetically masculine standpoint. And we don't care if the foolishness comes from males, females, or undecideds. We don't give a shit. If you have an issue with some man logic, bring it to this place. I dig that place. Well, as usual, we also have some sisters in them. And we don't mean them any disrespect. And we never call them out of their names. But we play rough with them like we play with each other. We cut off their foolishness. We're not dealing with their nonsense. We stop them dead in circular female argument. We're not having none of that female circular. What we do is we put them out on the track and let them run and run and run and run till they run out of gas. And then we mute their mics and we talk about the shit that they just said. And a great much of it sometimes is butterflies and Easter grass. But there are some valid points. And tonight, there was a sister, shout out to Sister Parlay, who is a 61-year-old sister who comes in and sits in. And well, I'm going to get to that, AJ. Who's the us and who's the y'all? Men, women, young or old. And my answers may shock you. This 61-year-old sister, poised, articulate sister, sharp, smart. She's spoken on the panel before. So has this 21-year-old, sharp, smart, opinionated, eloquent in her speech, bold in her conviction, delightful to listen to. But oftentimes 21, so incredibly myopic. And noticeably brittle, like most millennials and millennial. That's anybody younger than me that I want to talk shit about. Fuck the calendar. If you're younger than 56, if you, millennials. Anybody who don't remember a time before video games. Millennials. There you go. Very sharp, very intelligent young lady. Brought up the fact that she felt like she was always cut off and our tone was overall rude to her. And because she brought it up, it was on her mind. It had to be, you don't get one without the other. So instead of letting the conversation go where I thought it was, which is to do what a great many women get away with doing, which is to make a little campfire out of a problem. They'll make a fire of a problem and then circle the wagons around that fire so you can't get to the problem. And they'll let it burn and burn and burn. I won't allow that. The problem was supposed to be that we were interrupting, that we were argumentative, that we were disagreeable. So I posed this to the sister. So I tell you what, why don't we mute all the brothers' mics in here? Everybody mic mute. And y'all speak, and we will say nothing. We will take notes. We will take notes and let y'all speak for 5 minutes. And then we will mute your mics and we will rebut everything you just said. Are y'all okay with that? It took 10 minutes to say, yes, we're okay with that. Because they didn't like the way we said it. Because I said it was a trap, which it was. It wound up to be that but it wasn't a trap that I snared. It was merely a trap I set, which was, I'm gonna let you get out of the way. Because I'm already aware that you don't have a leg to stand on with regard to our morals or ethics or standpoints with regard to male-female relationship, because there's too many of us of too many ages, of too much intelligence, agreeing on the same things. So sure, put all your little grievances in a pile and we'll chew them up one by one. But we can't get there. And I found out why. So we let them speak. Here's what happens. There are 4 ladies in the room. The one sister speaks up early and brings up some very valid points. Some issues about how she felt she was being cut off in the way she was being spoken to, but she was cool with it because she realized where she was. And I didn't really have, it makes sense. Made sense to me. Then the other sister was silent. It was the 21 and the 61-year-old. They go back and forth. And pretty soon, it just gets down to plain old wisdom. And the sister is trying to tell her that in the bylaws of the show, to give you the cliff notes, we say we gonna talk in here like dogs. And we do. And no woman is ever, in my opinion, disrespected. I won't allow it. There are sometimes, not disrespect, there are some things we're supposed to be unfair. I don't think we should. And I speak up on women's behalf and go, now, I don't think that's fair. That's not fair. You can't say that. It's just that I'm not going to talk to you like I'm trying to get some pussy from you. I'm going to talk to you like I would my sister, my daughter, my nieces, my cousins. I'm going to tell you the game from my perspective. I could be dead wrong, but go try my shit out and come back and let me know. But I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. That's what's wrong, in my opinion, what's wrong with the earth now. Too much sugar-coated logic to soft-ass millennials. How you soft and brittle at the same fucking time. But again, it could be me. But what we wound up witnessing was the absolute dressing down of this young sister at the hands of her elder. And what we got from that, what we saw there, was number one, Big Mama is gone. Big Mama has left the building. There is no more. Anytime that this 21-year-old woman is so absolutely foreign to the words coming from this 61-year-old woman, we got out the way. I had no idea this was going to go like this. It was just some genius out the sky. This sister laid it out beautifully for the young sister to find. And she was still willfully obstinate because she didn't like the way we said it. You know, kind of like, bitch, I got the cure for all cancer. And you laying there in the bed with Hodgkin's lymphoma stage 4. And you take off the respirator. And all you can say is, oh, you calling the bitch. Like that. On some of that. Now, I just told you, I'm going to cure what's ailing you and get you out this bed. But you don't like the way I said it. On that. And nobody was called a bitch, by the way. Again, ain't having that shit. Not having it. No sisters are ever disrespected on this show or in my presence. But you will understand that you are talking to men, unapologetic, grown-ass men. And that's going to be your issue. And I think the chief issue that our generations have with one another is the difference between knowledge and access to info. Our generation, meaning the Gen Xers, me, 56. We are the last generation bathed in any, if not all of, the wisdom of our ancestors, as much as we could be here in America, as oppressed people of color, as oppressed melanated black people, you know, that came before Columbus. That shit notwithstanding. We, as a people, our particular oppression left just enough wisdom for us to pass down. After us, technology took over. And now you have a group of young people who believe that access to information and knowledge are the same as wisdom. To put this into perspective, I totally fucked up the banner. So I'm going to fix it right in front of you and put it back up. That's what it's supposed to say. Wisdom versus access to info. It's very simple. Just because you can tell me what temperature it is right now in Beijing does not mean that you can Google your way past the wisdom of a 60-year-old man from China. Or a 60-year-old man that lived in China for 2 years. The janitor has keys to the library. You often think in your arrogance and this again is about broadening my lens. And it was very, very funny. It was cute to watch, to be honest. I enjoy verbal jousting with this young lady because I can see how she's a formidable opponent. She's a formidable opponent to lesser minds and younger dudes. I'm betting you this young lady has a string of fucking heads that she has lopped off. Yes, Big Dice. Yes, I am. And in a couple of minutes, I'm going to open it up and hang out, Big Dice. Hang out if you can, Big Dice, for a few minutes because I'm going to put you in the thing. All right? She's it's cute to joust with her because I see the stuff she uses on smaller dudes, on those little knights with the wooden swords out there. I swing the sword of light. So she hit me with the sweeping generalities you're making. You can't make sweeping generalities. And I said, sister, when you say you can't make sweeping generalities, you've just disqualified yourself from being a surgeon, a pilot, a president, anybody who has to make rapid judgments about lots of people will be blind if they don't broaden their lens. Now, if I put my lens myopically on you, then I look tonight to some opinion I may have of this conversation. and say that all millennials are brash and all millennials are brittle, because a whole bunch of you are actually, and all of them think like you, that would be wrong. So I have to broaden my lens, and the only thing that can broaden your lens is time. My lens was narrow too when I was 21. I'm 56. Yeah, absolutely, Big Dice. She's cute up against Yoda. She's cute up against the ghetto Yoda. It's cute. I like it. I see how you get dudes who don't understand to tell you that, because most dudes ain't old enough to tell you that at 21, you don't know shit. Don't care what you've been through. You're 21. You know a goddamn thing. You think you do. And 21 years from now, you'll look back on this video and go, he was exactly right. And be saying the same shit to another 21-year-old, because that is human nature. Go back in time. There's nothing wrong with it. That's why I think it's cute. Every sentence out of her mouth, there was a lesson on the end of it. And that is what got frustrating to her. And something that I say to you, sisters, and then I'm going to open this up and let who want to come in here, come in here. I'm not going to put that up, Dice. That's funny, but I'm not putting that up. And thank you. Yes. It's this, the chief difference between them was the men that they were used to. And the way I brought it up, she couldn't argue it. The things I brought up, as a matter of fact, yeah, I'm not going to make y'all suffer with no music, but I definitely, this has to happen. Number one, I am gonna have to find my ass pillow, because okay, this will do. I'll use the top of my ottoman. Oh, that's a great idea. Oh wow. And then just bring it back down right into there. Right. Oh yeah. You need some of these aids when you get older. You can't just sit around because your ass give out on. And I've been sitting for a while since I did No Man Monday. Yeah. Anyway. Let me bring that down. Now, I see there are some more people in here. Give me a P2B in the chat if you're an old head, and give me a P2B1 if this is your first time. Let me know. I was giving out definitions and things that I didn't think the younger ladies were taking too kindly to. And they made, you know, I like to make sure that we get it all out in the sunlight, and that especially younger women are not used to being spoken to this way. And that's exactly what it was. The older sister grew up in a time where almost all men spoke like this. The younger sister grew up in a time where almost no men speak like this. And I had to tell the fellas on the show with me, we cannot fault this sister for this. We can't. She sees us as aggressive, and all we are is men, because the way that she sees us speak, we don't speak any differently to our women. If anything, we're much nicer to our women than Mexican men, Armenian men, Asian men, any Spanish men, them dudes there. They're not talking to their women like we are. Their women aren't raised, but then again, their women were not raised in a time where they were taken from their languages, customs, and gods. Because you're not going to go into an Armenian man's house and hear a 21-year-old speak to a 61-year-old the way that she did. It is cultural. And that was the biggest difference, in my opinion. Again, there were definitions. They wasn't digging. Ho. Let's break down what a hoe is. This is any woman who A, purposely sleeps with two members of one immediate family, two brothers, brother and cousin, on purpose. B, sleeps with more than two members of any particular group. The Q's, president, vice president, and a plebe. I'd see the president, maybe the vice president. Then I say it's kind of close still. Or a Q, a Kappa, and a Sigma. Same chapter, same school. No, maybe not. Maybe not. That don't count. That scratch that last one. Yeah, fuck your way through it. Don't fuck a lot of Kappas, and don't fuck a lot of anyone. Don't do that. That's bad. I know that's bad. That just makes sense to me. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong there. Or C, more men than the same given square mile radius of your home as your age. I'll see which one I want to cut together. Or C, more men than your age in the same given square mile radius of your home. That's a hoe. Now, if anybody disagrees here, let me know with that. We talking about Kamala Harris right now? No, we are not. I was on a show with a couple of sisters who really deserve their own show. I really saw it as a great show. And I want to have, matter of fact, I'm going to get in touch with Nala. Busted it open out of dumpster. I don't even know what that means. That's just funny. I don't know where that goes here. Okay. I'm going to tell you where I'm going to put it in a sentence. I don't care whether you're making love at the Four Seasons or busting it open behind a dumpster. That's going on stage. Yeah. So let's do that. The doors of the church is open. Y'all come on in. Yeah, pop in. Give your opinion. Who's more aggressive? Is it us or y'all? And I'm going to close the show with who I think it is and what we need to do about it. At any rate, you most definitely want to you want to check out No Man Mondays. I think you should definitely their power357radio.com. I'm gonna throw a banner up for that. Jeff, I teach plumbing now.
Be careful and stay away.
Get out of town. Girl, you got to come in the show. You got to come in the show and tell us about that. I would love to hear about that. Pretty please with sugar on top if you have the time right now. Come in, pop into the show. That's beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for me helping you.
Be careful and stay away.
Oh, busting it over behind a dumpster. That's okay.
Do you want to know?
Yes.
Do you want to know?
That is the StreamYard people. Also in the chat.
Be careful and stay away.
Well, Mama,
Know?
you say anytime, you killing
Do
me.
you want to know?
There it is right there.
Do you want to know? All that remains of a one
Paste it.
powerful
Come on.
nation. Do you want to know?
Uh,
Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
yes. Where was it? Yes.
Do you want to know? Do you want to know?
Any of the
Do you
beats you
want to
hear
know?
right now.
Be careful and stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away. Stay away.
Jeff Breeze Music at Gmail. Life coaching. Ask Uncle Geoff. Let's line something up. Let's talk. Let's get your life right. Let me help you. I'm driving, just left class. Okay. Well, I'm gonna be on for another 40 minutes or so. If you see fit to bless us with your presence, I would absolutely love that. And again, any of these beats that you hear are available. Hit me up, Jeff Breeze Music at Gmail, and I will, without hesitation, hit you back. I am. This is a loop of beats of mine that I just threw together. To go under me whilst I talk to y'all. Now, this is, again, I like to showcase some of my beats and get what y'all think. Let me bring in a cat that was here tonight on the very show I was talking about. Unmute yourself, Big Dice.
OG, can you hear me?
There he is. I hear you, brother. I can't see you.
Yeah, I'm kind of in incognito mode today. So you have to forgive me.
My man. Well, if I may give you a piece of advice, Big Dice.
Yes, sir.
You drop knowledge a little heavy online to not have you gotta have you something, man. You gotta have you something like that. Something.
Yeah, you're right.
So
and usually I'm on camera, but I haven't been feeling really too well today.
Oh,
you know.
Okay.
So,
well, what you doing? What are you taking? What's
well,
happening?
it's nothing. It's nothing I can actually take. I'm in end stage heart failure.
Okay.
So, and I have days like this.
Okay.
And it's been going on for 10 years. It's really, usually I go to the gym every day, but I didn't go today. I just wasn't feeling it today. So I stayed in bed all day.
You stayed in bed. Hey, brother, you got to take it as it come, man.
Yeah. There's good days and bad days.
Yes, sir. Well, I want you to chat with me a little later, man. Get in touch with me. Instagram me. I need to talk to you about what you're going through.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, let me set you up. Y'all, brother Big Dice. I have grown to really admire and respect what my man has to say and his opinion. Just very wise cat, and he too is amongst the swordsmen in this court that pull our Excaliburs out when necessary, and we just don't allow for gender bias. We don't. The facts are what they are, and we're gonna give them to you how we give them to you. What was your feelings on tonight, Doc?
Well, let me say something about our sister.
Sure.
Here's the thing. She's 21. Beautiful sister. And you can tell from her lexicon, she was classically educated.
Sure.
Right. And she has a plethora of information. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said earlier tonight, because of her age, and this isn't a down or a knock, she doesn't quite understand that her information, it may be correct, it lacks the proper perspective for it to be applicable in the situation we were talking about.
Right.
So I would say her issue is this. You can tell she knows, well, she thinks she knows what she's talking about. She's so focused on teaching that she's not focused on receiving and learning, right? And I'm a teacher by trade. One thing teachers know is before you can become a teacher, you have to first be a master student, and that means being open to the exchange. If you're coming there to teach, then you're not coming there to learn and to listen. And I think that's her main issue. But I take nothing from her. You know what I'm saying? Very articulate. You
Yeah,
know,
I think there are some things that, like I said before, and I guess I gotta ask him. And what's your age again, Big Dice?
I'm 43.
Okay, you just under my younger brother. So I kind of expect Sister Parlay. That's the sister. That was the
Yeah,
sister.
she's 61.
I, you expect nothing less from a 61-year-old woman than wisdom. You look foolish at 61. We just sad for you if you ain't speaking no truth at that age. To hear our sister that's 21, Nyla, I have to ask, at 43, how do you view the female landscape with sisters your age down to her age, and how they would view tonight, and how many?
Well, I came, like I said, I'm, graduated from high school 1997. So here's the issue with the women my age. The women my age didn't want to listen to Big Mama. Either that or there wasn't a Big Mama there. Because even with me growing up, Big Mama was starting to become a more rare thing.
Wow.
When I grew up, there was really only one Big Mama on the block. That was my good friend, his grandma. And we are, as I'm saying, the male children of the time, we might be out there on the corner cussing or whatnot. And we know if Miss Evelyn came out, God rest her soul, and she said, stop all that cussing,
you're going to knock all that off.
Now, understand it's people in this circle that got dope on them, got guns on them, may just robbed us, was breaking into cars with a thing back in the day.
Body in the trunk.
Yes. But when Miss Evelyn stepped out on that porch and said, now we down the street, now we're not even in front of her house. We down the street on the corner. Every one of us, it might have been 10 of us. We so sorry, Miss Evelyn. Yes, it won't happen again. We sorry.
And we either bring it down or move it down.
Oh, we might go a couple blocks over.
I'll tell you something else about Miss Evelyn. You try to bring your monkey ass over here and be disrespectful. You got some problems on your damn hands.
Yes, sir. So she was an oddity even when I was coming up.
Right.
So I can't even, maybe you seen more when you were that age. But
what? Yes. I was the last of it, apparently.
There you go. So with females of my age, they have had, I want to be correct in my verbiage. They had the freedom or the liberty rather to do what they want without consequence. So
wow. And really the first generation truly of that.
Yes. That's when that whole YOLO, you only live once, that foolishness,
go down south no more when you get pregnant.
Yeah. Like I'm gonna even speak to my mother. My mother is Mississippi Circa 1947. When she had my older sister, who we didn't find out about till about 10 years ago, her mama took her from her.
Yes.
Took her.
And raised her.
But I say when you have, and this is the reason why I don't deal with women my own age, because I'm on, like Brother Pete said this last week. You weren't there, bro. He said a man is like a train on the track if you own your purpose. And when he pulls up to the station, you got 3 minutes. You either gonna get on or get off. Either one is fine, but he gonna continue on that track. I'm not finna sit here and argue with you because you have been making mistakes your whole life and nobody's corrected you, and you gonna jump on my train and make me go a different way. I'm not gonna do that. That's the reason why I don't deal with women my age. So knowing that women her age, if they would have been there for that conversation we had tonight, going back to your the question,
Yes.
they would have sided with the young sister. Because like I put in the chat, women who did not grow up in a male-led house believes any male correcting them is criticism. They take it as an attack. So when you were correcting her, she took that criticism as an attack.
Wow. Yes, sir. DC, the truth is asking, is that you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's him. Come on through, bro. The doors of the church is open.
Yeah, we passing the collection plate.
Come on up in here, DC. We were talking about
The situation.
that show. And brother, from your standpoint, I tried to explain it to my nephews and nieces in here. I need you. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw this joint that I'm working on. It's called 420 Carnival. It's a track. The joint's for sale, but I'm gonna put it on under us. It's tight. There we go. Okay. Yeah, come on through, DC the truth. I want you, Big Dice, if you could. Describe what happened when I carved out some floor for these women and why it was and how it went down in your words.
So I would say initially, the way they responded, because like you said, when I heard what you were saying, I'm like, oh man, he's setting up a trap. This is gonna be bad. And so initially, none of the ladies wanted to say anything. Initially,
Sure.
right? Until you kind of goaded them. I don't want to say goat. That's not right. Until you just kind of stuck to that point, you know.
Right.
Is that DC? What up, DC?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Big Dice?
What's happening, fam?
Yeah. Welcome to Giraffeballz, to both of you. I understand where my man Big Dice might be, where you don't partake of the marijuana, do you, Big Dice?
No, sir, I don't.
Well, God bless you. I wish you could. I don't know if you can fuck with edible or not, but
To be honest, in my youth, I did. But you want to know why I stopped? I realized I wasted hours of my life doing nothing, being high.
Really?
Yes, because being high takes me off of my focus. And if anybody knows me, they know I'm very focused.
Okay.
So when I'm high, I don't want to do anything. Not anything productive. You feel me?
Hold on. Where the hell did DC go?
I do not know.
Okay, well, come back, nigga. I don't know what happened. You had a phone call? At any rate, oh, there he is. Okay, and I'll ask this of you both. Yeah, DC, I'm gonna ask this of both of you. I had asked Big Dice. We've been in here talking about how it went down. Chime in, y'all both, kind of like you talking to the popo. How did, after I carved out some space for them sisters, what it was, what we thought it was, and what it became?
Well, I thought you want to say something, DC?
No, you can go ahead, Big Dice.
Okay, I thought it was a great idea, and basically, because like what I told Nyla was that, and you touch back on it later. You said when we sniff out some bullshit, we stop everything to address the bullshit.
Right.
But that goes against how women operate. Like I said, they'll say a bunch of things and kind of glaze over that real soft spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And if you let them continue, they will take it and spin it all out of control.
If they to add to your glaze over analogy, what women will do oftentimes in conversation is they will get a big head of steam on the part where the ice is thick.
Mm-hmm.
They hope they got enough speed to
slide over the thin ice.
Slide over the
facts.
So
facts.
Of course, if I do this just right, I can almost leap over where the ice is thin. But we go half a no, right there.
And if you stop them, that's where that weight comes in and crashes them through the ice.
Slunch, they stuck in the ice. Go ahead.
You know, so, and like I said, I saw it what it was when you set it up. And when you sat back and be like, I'm just gonna wait to see what happens. I'm like, yeah, this gonna be good. And in fact, initially, none of the ladies really wanted to say anything because they saw what it was as well. But we kind of didn't give them a choice tonight, But I think it turned out, especially the interaction between Parlay and Nyla, I think that was beautiful because that was like an older sister giving some game to a younger sister. But unlike Nyla, Parlay, it does not come to the show with her sword out trying to fight us. You know what I'm saying? Nyla is young and she trying to chop the head off of anything that she deems is in her path or she don't like. And she don't understand that's power, but that goes against her feminine energy. With like once again, something else you said, that comes off as masculinity. And the man, her king, doesn't want that. Now, we talked about her boyfriend. We talked to her boyfriend. No disrespect to that brother, but he's just happy to be there. You know what I'm saying? He's happy. You could tell the way he speaks, he hasn't figured out his own self-worth and who he is as a man. Yeah, and I understand that because they're the same age. I didn't know who the man I was till I was 33.
Well, what I hope doesn't happen to this young brother is something I hate to cut you off.
No, you good.
As a matter of fact, please keep your thought because I want to work toward where the conversation went.
Mm-hmm.
Dear God, I hope somebody recorded it.
Yeah, I don't know. It was after the show. It may not.
Oh, please, God, somebody recorded. It was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Now, what were we just talking about? I'm the highest Giraffeballz. I really am.
We understand, OG.
I cut you off to talk about what now? What were the last thing you were discussing?
We would talk about how the sister was giving her the game of, about how the reason why the conversation went the way it went, and
okay, keep going. I lost my thought. Go ahead.
It's okay. But it turned into basically an older sister giving a younger sister some real game, and you can even detect the pushback. And, Nala kept saying, I'm not getting emotional, but she was definitely, I believe, my opinion, she was getting a little, emotional, you know what I'm saying? And that's because her generation hasn't been criticized about anything. Everything is about them wrapping the world wrapping around their feelings.
Sure. Here, thank you, Brother Nazarene. Thank you. Let me throw this up here. I was saying what I don't hope happens to her, dude, and I learned this early. I'm from Chicago, and my father and my natural father, the man who raised me, are very close. Between them, I grew up around 13 uncles, a grandfather, a bunch of males, and I learned better. But I learned this early. Before I could ride a bike, I heard this out of men's mouths. If you let her, a woman will turn you into something she don't want.
Mm-hmm.
And she won't know why.
She would grind you down into a nub.
Brother, with that yes, dear, you will turn into, she will have molded you into this thing that fits in her purse. And she will regard you no more than a can of pepper spray.
I have a saying, if you treat a woman like a celebrity, eventually she'll treat you like a fan.
Ooh. What say you, DC? You all fucking quiet over there in the corner.
Hey, man, I'm just listening to y'all chop that game up. But yeah, I don't know. Just Big Dice said, basically, what I was gonna say. I forget the older lady. She was putting Nyla up on game. Nyla's young. She's at the age where she just feel like she just want to argue right now, and a lot of times.
One show they said Nyla would even argue with a wall.
Oh yeah, I said that.
Yeah, you did say that. Since I was dead.
I said that. I'm like, man, argue. Nyla just wants somebody to argue with.
He wants somebody to fuss at. And all you got to do is be there. She needs a person in the room so that she's not talking to herself.
She needs a girlfriend. That's what she needs.
And you know what, brother? I'm not gonna dogpile this young sister. I think the best thing to do is, as elders, as men, which is why I did it tonight, I'm gonna let you. This was cute to me to see her verbal jousting with me with the cute little 21-year-old tool she had. Oh, she was swinging, and I thought it was, and I could see where a young cat, not raised around an army of fucking lions, I could see where a younger dude is like, ooh, I don't know. Ooh, that makes sense to me. Me, young lady. Young lady. And what I think it is something that Big Dice said earlier. Younger women see any criticism of them as an attack because women have a hard time separating wrong from bad.
Yep. But didn't we already have this conversation though, OG? About the difference between wrong and bad?
Yes. And I think that is, and I don't expect her to see it right out the gate. But if we keep feeding her with our hands open and this is not about being right. This is about showing you the way to the future, which is back.
Ooh.
We got to get back to where we were, to where you can give us the respect that we deserve because we have earned it.
Now, if I could touch on something that was said, you used this analogy, which was perfect. And I wanted to jump in, but like I said, that's not my platform. I just get in where I fit in. When you brought up the Phil Jackson Laker analogy, remember that?
Yes.
And she said, I don't know if it was her. I think it was the other sister.
Kai.
Right? Kai, yes. And she said, why should I, if I don't agree with it, why should I go with it? And this is what I wanted to say is this. I said, because I wanted to say this. You are under the impression that us being together makes us partners. This relationship, every relationship has a power dynamic, whether you want to address that or not. The relationship with your mother, the relationship with your boss, the relationship with your boyfriend, the relationship with your man. There's a power dynamic there. And in that power dynamic, like you said, there might come a time where I ask you to stand up on top of the hill with a red dress, holding up one leg, singing cock-a-doodle-doo for 3 months. I need you just to go with that. When Phil Jackson calls the play right, wrong, and indifferent, it's not your place to question the play. Your question is to run it. Your place is to run it, rather. But because we're at this point in history where we view relationships as equal, I can question anything. If I'm a woman, I question anything my man has to say because we're equal. There is no power differential, but there is a power dynamic in every relationship. That's just how relationships work.
And I give you that, brother. Now, I will make an addendum to that because I invite my woman to question everything I say. And what winds up happening with that is, first off, we decide, let me
Shouts out to the missus, by the way.
thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Let me do this. Okay, and I want y'all to sit tight because what I'm actually doing is producing the show for later. I'm gonna cut this shit later. And something you just said, brother Dice, can you repeat your last sentence?
I'm sorry. What do you want me to say again?
With the last thing you was just discussing, a bomb went off in my head.
When I was talking about the power dynamics in relationships?
Yes, how there's always
a power differential in any relationship we in. If it's the power differential between yourself and your wife, or a power differential between yourself and your boss, yourself and your pastor, yourself and the police officer, there's always a power differential.
Wow. Okay. Again, the mechanics of this, I had a huge bomb go off in my head that I didn't say out loud, so it'll have to come back. So my thoughts are on a merry-go-round, and if I don't snatch that son bitch off, it'll
go past you. I'll feel you.
But it'll be back around. It's coming back around. I don't know when it does, but we will hit. Yes, equality. We have gotten to a place. You said a little earlier of equality in a power dynamic, and DC, I'm gonna need you to chime in, or I'm just gonna kick you the fuck out of the room. Nigga, I've heard you speak before.
He got a mouth at work.
I don't know what the fuck is. Are you at work? Is that it?
Yeah. I'm at work, Jeff.
Oh, you at work?
Yeah.
Okay. So they don't know the nigga. Can they hear me?
No, they can't hear you.
This nigga DC the truth, Mr. Supervisor. This nigga tells the motherfucking truth, sir.
He do.
He really don't like you, so you should give him higher marks for any fucking thing he does on time. Because he really wants to stomp your ears to death. Nobody can hear me while you're at work. Damn it!
I ducked off on him, Jeff.
Oh yeah, man. This equality power dynamic, brother. This is some shit that is going to be force fed to the weak, and it's going to come to eat them with their women. It's going to come a time where a woman is going to second guess. Now, I'm telling y'all, I don't know if you, Dice, DC, I don't know how far y'all go back with me and Zoe over at the Foxhole with Jamie Foxx.
Oh yeah, way back.
Way back, bro.
This shit we've been talking about now. I dare you. Go back and pick any old Zoe What show and listen to that shit. And we're talking about now.
I don't have to. I watched them.
I'm about to tell you what's coming. We are going to hit a time where the woman who second guesses her man's word dies.
Ooh.
The woman who second guesses her man's word, I said go east, and she goes west, dies. I said be quiet. She speaks, dies. That time is coming.
You know they say nature eventually self-corrects itself.
Yes,
Mm.
I see it. There's going to be a time when we will be called upon to be the people we are supposed to be. And if you are found lacking, you will not make it. If you are not the king in what you do, and if you do not have a queen worthy by your side, you will be found out, and it will work horribly for you if you do not get her and yourself in line. I see it. I see those words. I see those actions. I don't see them specifically, but that's what's coming.
Yeah, because we got a bunch of Wolverines right now, Joe.
Bunch of renegades.
Okay. Okay. And we're gonna see how far that go.
Like,
yeah, go ahead.
But in the place I live at, right? The manager, his wife, she's from Thailand, I want to say. And she be up on the roof, she be cleaning out gutters, she be up under the house fixing stuff. And you know, like when my sisters and my mama would come by to see me, they would say, "Oh, I couldn't do that." I'm like, do y'all realize just how easy you have it in the West? I said, go anywhere east of the 32nd parallel and see what they call work. I said, do you know why she's up on that roof with a smile on her face? Because she could be bent over in the rice paddy 12 hours a day, planting rice and harvesting rice. You think picking cotton was hard? Try harvesting rice.
Brother, I'm going to bring it back to a lesser extreme. Try to find a 21-year-old Armenian girl that would speak to a 61-year-old Armenian woman in that tone of voice and keep her teeth. They don't fuck around, brother.
Brother, let me give you an example. Let me say this real quick. So, before my heart went bad, you know, I was teaching a kindergarten class, and we had this beautiful little girl from India. Her name was Runmay. And everybody said, "Oh, she's so smart. She's so smart. She's so smart." I'm like, she's not really smart. She just has impeccable work ethic at the age of 7. So one day she comes up to me. She raised her hand. I said, "Come here." I wait for her to come here. And she says, "Mr. Ramsey." And I look at her. When I say her entire body language screamed submission. Head down, body kind of tilted to the side. And I wanted to say, it's okay, you can look up at me when you talk. But then I thought, I'm like, hold on. If she learns this here and goes home and talks to her daddy or one of her uncles, like looking at them in the eye,
you done got her in some serious trouble.
Man, look here. I said, I can't be responsible for her dying. So let me not say anything.
That's a man respecting the code of other men.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to disrespect what you got going down with women, however that is, or however I feel about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my place.
Because they was doing that before I was born, and they'll be doing that when I'm dead.
And I got something else to scare the shit out of you with on that very same page. The Chinese army is not full of young adults who got trophies for showing up. It's not.
First place. All of them.
The Roman army. Oh, excuse me, the Russian army.
Child soldiers.
Nor is the North Korean army. No, brother. Not the child soldiers. The 21 to 30-year-olds in the North Korean army did not get trophies for showing up. Nor did those in the Russian army. Nor did those in the Chinese army. But that's who we're up against.
Mm-hmm.
This is the mindset of our youth. That's what's up. And it scares the shit out of me.
Mm.
What you gonna do when these hardened Chinese people get here? Nigga, I hope you got somebody in your family speak Mandarin. I do.
I'm learning right now, OG. I'm teaching myself right now, OG.
You best learn to speak Mandarin. My son's learning. My daughter's learning.
Ni hao ma.
Come on now. You do.
Y'all think I'm bullshitting. Because first I was going to learn how to speak Spanish. I'm like, nah, maybe Mandarin.
Okay, let me help Willie. Let me help Willie 47. Because he say, shoot them. Let me explain something to you, Willie. There are so many Chinese people that if we shot everything we had at them and they rode over here in rowboats, there would be 10 to 50 million of them left to fuck us up. That's how many of them there are. By sheer number, the fucking Chinese army, you don't want that.
You do not want that smoke.
You don't want that smoke.
That's why they had to control their population.
Yes. Why you think America always backing down?
Why do you think they so deep into Africa?
Yes. China's not playing.
How gangster you gotta be to build an island in international waters and dare a motherfucker to say something to you?
Right. Right.
That's some gangster shit.
Here's some brilliant shit.
Made in China.
Willie just put up. Nuke them till they glow. Man, if that is not spoken like a white boy with webbed toes, listen to me. There is no way to win that. You're losing it now if you eat fish. Remember Fukushima? Everybody sitting down eating fish and just forgot about that fucking nuclear waste accident. Brother, nuclear disaster is the last thing you want, unless, of course, it is my belief that maybe nuclear weapons turn black people into superheroes. Wouldn't that be a motherfucker?
Oh, that would be amazing.
Now, all white folks got to go underground. Maybe that's what the Bible's talking about, us being gods in the end. You never know. Anyway, nuclear disaster is not the answer, brother. It's not. The answer is to stand as people and not worry about the numbers. As black people on this rock, get our shit together, our collective shit. That is all we can do. Collect and find our gods. Collect and find our friends. Collect and find our foes. Collect and find our finances, advantages.
And keep our secrets to ourselves.
Brother, Mussolini said this. A nation is only as strong as its secrets. And we have none.
Because we done gave them all away.
Dance music.
And right now we're giving away on TikTok.
Do you think we waited too late?
Do I think? No, I don't. This is biblical.
Okay.
Everybody's not supposed to make it, DC. I may be in the number that don't. Who knows? But I know definitely who's not going to make it. People who think that a job is going to save them. People who think that Trump is better than Biden. People who think that Biden is better than Trump. People who think that those people in office have anything to fucking do with what's happening right now. People who, the Pearls and Chuck's crew, who still are over in politics. The niggas in the street shooting one another. There's going to be a long arm that's going to sweep all them people. And none but the righteous. None but those who treat this earth properly. None but those who abandon animal protein. None but those who find their gods, feed their bodies purely, look for the truth, and follow their purpose. That's all the people that's going to make it. Everybody else going to perish. If you're not in that list, that's my personal belief with what's coming.
Oh,
I don't see any other way to stay straight. If there is,
so hold on. Let me get this straight. You telling me white Jesus is not going to come down and save all of us?
I'm telling you that there is no Sky Daddy coming.
What? I can't believe that.
I'm telling you that Jesus is astrological. I'm telling you to look up Zeitgeist. This is the sun.
He's not even coming back with the Metro Boomin theme?
No. Hilarious. No, he would have to be real in order to do that.
Hey, you know what I like to tell people? I said Jesus is black the same way that the Hulk is green.
Yes. You know when you heard that?
You.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. It's the same thing. But here's the big difference between Bible believers and Marvel Comics fans. Marvel Comics fans don't deny the existence of Stan Lee.
That's something else I heard you say.
Yes. These people deny where this came from. They deny the calendar. They deny in order to make this great pumpkin atmosphere that black people have all but perished in. And I believe that this was the last eating of the week. I believe that's what COVID is about. Brother, you basically, the only way to COVID proof yourself is to juice and smoothie daily, to exercise, to drink water, to smoke weed, good weed, to take care of your body. There is no other answer.
What about that sea moss, Jeff?
Yeah, brother, I'm about to order another pack. I'm about to order some from my brother. Shout out to Brother Willie Lynch. I say this. I say if you're at all on the fence about taking the zombie juice, you should get it. You should absolutely let them stick you. If you're wondering whether you should take the jab, go tomorrow and get it. Me, never. If you ever hear me say anything otherwise, it's either a clone or they got to me. That's it.
Oh, they done knocked off OG.
They don't get Uncle Geoff.
Check for a belly button.
They done knocked them off.
Bruh, either that or a private jet. If you see me get a private jet out of nowhere, because I do want to fly private. I've done it a few times and it's incredible. Yeah. But other than that, I stand firm in my convictions, brother. And to get this back on the road, and I really do, man. I want you cats to I want you guys to show up. I don't want you to be strangers. I want y'all to come back. But you have COVID antibodies now. Sure. I also have a body that's coming up on 5 years with no animal protein in it. I saw somebody say in here how young I look. Well, that's why, because there's a lot of also juice regularly, also smoothie regularly. I cleanse my body regularly. I meditate regularly. And well, no, don't lie. I should meditate more.
Jeff, how long did it take you to transition from the animal?
Brother, it was a struggle at first, and I had some. I was thinking about it because I had put on weight. I had put on a lot of weight. If you go look at my Facebook pictures, at my 50th birthday, I'm at my heaviest. I'm fat, and nigga, my wife built like Beyonce to this day. And I looked at that. I was like, I got to do better than this. But I played with it. And then I played with it before that. And I thought about it. And my friend James died. And then I really tried. But I fell off the wagon again. And I started feeling like shit. And then I watched Forks Over Knives. And I was on my way. This was a few years taking until I was at my heaviest. I was 223 pounds. And I was doing some business in Philly. And I had a cheesesteak at Max's there. And nigga, when I tell you that fucking sandwich was incredible, it got stuck inside of me.
Damn. Your body rejected it.
No. it wouldn't move.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I
Woo.
could feel it was stuck. It was like I could feel this rock and it'll move.
Dang.
I'll tell you what, put your hand on your bicep, on your tricep right here, and now move it down a little bit. That's today.
Mm.
That's tomorrow. And I could feel it stuck. And my shit was coming out of me like cheese whiz. I was like,
Oh, dang.
and I wasn't in town. So I started WebMDing myself. And my brother, shout out to brother Willie Lynch. He's a Willie Lynch Jr. He's a an herbalist and a comedian. Funny cat. Look for him in my Facebook pages. Shortly after that, he came into my path when I started writing for DL. And I started taking I just started eating vegetables that day, and just fruits and vegetables. I'm just going to eat fruits and vegetables. And pretty soon I shit it out, and I was like, I'll get to you in a second, Willie. I said, I got to cleanse myself. So I took a Sonnes, SONNE'(S), number 9 and number 7. It's bentonite clay and psyllium husk, which Willie says no to, but I still do that shit. It goes in and just pulls any old shit out of you. It just, and it doesn't give you the runs. You just start taking,
It's like bulk fiber, right?
Yes. If you drink a lot of water,
Okay.
and you leave meat alone, just try this for 30 days.
Okay.
You'll start taking intestine-shaped shit. Shit that's been stuck in you for years and years. And then pretty soon, colors look different. I was more alert. I had this energy. I can do it till today. If I want to, it's 10 o'clock. If I want to, I can stay up till 6. It'll fuck me up for tomorrow. But at 56, that's unheard of.
Mm-hmm.
I can go about 2 weeks before it starts to get bad with 3 nights a week, 3 hours a night of sleep and still function. There is no way I could do that if I was eating meat. And I can only tell you how I feel and how I'm getting back into shape and how quick it's going and how fast I recover and how much better I feel for me. If you think meat's for you, you do what's for you, because this is no longer, we're in an age of information. Any ignorance you're in is willful. Anything what's up, Eddie C? Anything I'm saying is look upable. You could go somewhere and look this shit up. There's no need. There's no need for me to stretch the truth. You guys can go look this shit up. Speaking of which, it was so great to have you on, fellas, but now y'all need to get the fuck off my phone. And I love y'all guys for being here. Man, that was so great to talk to you cats. Big Dice, DC the Truth. Yeah. I eat as well as I can, as smart as I can. And all it took was food getting stuck in me. That was where I was like, I'm not fucking with this no more. And now to overshare, I don't have any issues moving my bowels at all. If it's a rare day, I don't take 4 dumps. Not running. Just really my body gets rid of waste because it's used to that. Get your body used to it. It's a new day. You eat like you want to, you pay the bill. When you eat, when you eat what you eat, you pay the bill at the end of the meal. I want to pay a really, really small bill at the end of a really, really long meal. So I'm plant-based. You eat a lot of meat, you pay a much bigger bill for a much shorter meal. Dig that. That's my seed. Yeah. Food time with Uncle Geoff. That's hilarious. Hey, man. I mean, pretty sure I sent your email, Uncle Geoff. Okay, Nick. I will look for that. Yeah. My son, man, he'll be 15 in December. That's my age, man. Good dude. Yeah. Cat I'm raising to be a gentleman. Like his 3 older brothers. I know your baby's 21. And you know what, Eddie? Your job isn't done, it's changed. I want to do plant-based. I want to do plant-based, but I can't give up seafood. Okay, I tell you what. Ryan, watch a TV documentary called, I think it's on Netflix, called Seaspiracy. If you can eat seafood after that, keep eating seafood. Seaspiracy. SEA Spiracy. Yeah. That's a great thing, Eddie C. When you love your kids, you're proud of them. Proud of my young ones. Yeah. You watch that, man. You can watch Seaspiracy. Watch Game Changers. Another good one. And again, I just put it out there, man. I just put it out there. That there was a little ditty I like to call the 420 Carnival. I believe I wrote that one evening when I was high. high as Giraffeballz as I am this evening. And I came up with that little song. Matter of factly, I think I'll make a commercial. How do? This here's Jeff Brown. Like to share a little ditty with you. It's called 420 Carnival. It's a little thing I came up with one evening. I was, well, high as Giraffeballz. Yeah. Snappy little jump. Nice little ditty. It's something you can put in your TV show and movie. Nice. Look, break it down. Breaks down. Got a little spot in there. You can, girls walking through the mall. Fella sees a girl, that kind of thing. Put it in your project. Feel free to work with it. And I do a lot of things. TV funny styles where you drop cash for the knowledge I give. You need these. JeffBreezeMusic@gmail.com. Music supervisor you. You need to get your shit straight. Life coaching. Ask Uncle Geoff at gmail.com. Hope you like this day. I sure did enjoy making it. Get at me if you need it. Ciao. Now, you guys are going to cut all that back together later when I get this down. Sure. Cool. Big Dice. Cool. Yeah. The fishing industry is so fucked. Yes. Uncle Geoff. I'll probably have to wean off meat. Wean off meat, beef first, then chicken, and lastly fish. Boy, that's gonna be tough. DC, here's the deal. In that order, if you ask me, I don't know, brother, that beef is the worst. Chicken might be the worst of those three, because of how the chemicals get to you. However, I suggest you watch Game Changers on Netflix. Do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, that was 420 Carnival, you guys. And this one is called Half a Second to Change. But this is version 2. I don't know why I started with this one. Yeah, this is version 2. And I'm trying to decide which one I should play with. Don't spare my feelings. Let me know. version 2. Okay. Now, if I sew it, there we go. Mute that and bring those out. This is version 1. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I screwed that up. Okay. That's what I did. Because I couldn't decide which way to go. That's right, exactly. Okay. This is version 1. Now, I don't know, I seriously was like, because it's the same drums. I butchered that word. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Eddie. See? Here, let me tell you something. You see that shit right there? Do you see the truth? Eddie, I had DC pop into the show, which you're more than welcome. It's in here somewhere. I gotta put it back up. And this nigga here is at work and was quiet as a fucking church mouse on the show. I'm like, this is not the shit. I like the shit you do on your show. Do some of that shit here. That's why I brought your monkey ass in here. Anybody. So, hey, bruh, do I have to try to schedule this? Quit your job, DC. Quit your job. Stop being disrespectful so you can get on the show. Now, how's it mixed? Is this loud enough? Is this too loud? Well, I guess I'll find out after the show. So, and guys, I don't have a problem with you guys telling me to kill myself. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that goes with this. No, it does not. Yeah, it goes with this. Oh no, this is not a water hose thing. This is my beautiful bone. Yes, forgive me for getting lost in the music. Oh no, bro, I got this pipe from this little head shop outside of Fresno. Shout out to a good friend of mine, Andre Covington. But yeah. Oh, I'm psychic, DC. That's why I said that. Okay, hold up. Since the drums are the same, do a beat switch. Start with the first slower joint, then lay your drops to build the second one with the organ hits. I thought about that, but they're not really in the same key. And I don't know if they'll transpose well. So I was gonna choose one or the other. And I was kind of in it and sold until I started playing around with this one on my own. And just playing with the mute. Now I might start playing with this. So let me let the drums kick, and I'm gonna answer this last question, and then I'm out of here, y'all. And I thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Share this, like this, help me spread this shit, y'all, because I think it's good shit. I think I can help people. Sis, hit me about you doing your thing now because of me. Y'all let me know how to join a YouTuber panel. I have no idea how to do that. I guess I could look it up. Thank you. Okay. Any advice for a guy moving to LA to pursue an IT cybersecurity opportunity? Excuse me, brother. I'm getting cotton mouth, which is my signal to bounce out. It depends upon the opportunity. It depends upon just know you're choosing zones now, and this zone jump may behoove you. If you're looking to climb the tech ladder, sure, make your way to Silicon Valley, actually. If you don't have kids, if it's just you, sure. If you do have kids, well, too bad, fuck you. You need to stay wherever your kids are. I take that hit from experience. Don't move away from your kids. If you have kids, let me know. If you're gonna move here to do it, make sure the bread is straight. Make sure the bread is on lock. Make sure you have a plan B. Do you have a plan B for the bread? How close was I? Let me know. Do you have kids right where you are? Where are you coming from? Let me know those things if you can. My cousin moved to LA to do home floors and managed to survive out there 9 months. I don't know how. I don't know. Okay, when you say do floors, what do you mean? Install home floors? Like sand, wax, clean, install. What do you mean? Okay, you have a 7-year-old daughter. Can you take her with you? Can you take her with you? Can you convince her mother to come with you? Can you convince her mother that the two of you are going to do what's best for her? And where can you do that? Not get back together. But if she can do her job out here and you can do your job out here, laying carpet, laying tile. Yeah, the Mexicans probably drove him out, huh? You don't think they got an army of them doing that? Yeah. Yeah. When you getting back on, I can tell you about to go. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep, a 7-year-old daughter. Nah, her mom's against it. We're not together. But co-parent, well, no drama. Then, bro, if I get a vote, fuck no. I don't care if you become the grand president, poobah, CEO of whatever company you come here to. You become a wonder child and they go, you know what? Fuck all this racism. You are the fucking man. We're going to put you in a top office in the top building with the top pay. You can take the helicopter to and from work with your top shelf house and your top shelf ride with your top shelf broads. You have miserably fucking failed if you are not in your baby's life. Period. Work it out there. Convince your mama. Convince her mama. Or stay. But if you gonna stay, you make sure she can't just up and move. Be in that baby, get 50% custody, and y'all raise that baby together. Nothing is more important than that. No job, no position, no opportunity. Raise your baby. I wish I had said that with all that up there. Then it would make more sense than it does now with the other shit that I had. So I'm going to try to take a stab at it again. What's up, Orion? Do it like this. My nephew TH, any advice for a Southern guy weighing moving to Los Angeles to pursue an IT career? Well, first question, do you have any children? Yeah. A 7-year-old daughter. Well, can you get the mom on board with the three of you moving together out here? Nah, her mom against it. We're not together, but co-parent, well, no drama. Okay. Well, Let me put it to you this way, but from personal experience, it is impossible to parent across state lines unless you and the mother live within 10 miles each of it. There's nothing in LA for you if you can't bring your baby. And I strongly suggest that you stay where you at too. You don't want to be out here for a number of other reasons, but let's say you come out here and become the CEO of the biggest company that would hire you, with the flyest cars and the flyest helicopters taking off from the roof, going to the roof of your Malibu mansion. You will have failed if you leave your daughter behind miserably. She's everything. To say that these things that I just said are nothing is bullshit. Oh, they something. That's super fly at its best case scenario, but it's nothing in comparison to you and your relationship with your daughter and her first steps and her first day of school and her first tooth out and her first little funky nasty ass boy that wanna come around and talk to your goddamn daughter, this nasty motherfucker. I can't stand him. I already can't stand him. Tell me Uncle Geoff does not like the little boys in the future that's coming to see TH's baby. I don't like it. No. If I get a vote, Uncle Geoff votes no. You don't need that gig nearly as much as your daughter needs you. Here's a frightening one. Daddy keeps the baby off the pole. Yeah. I said Daddy keeps the baby off the pole. Yeah. I'll stay, Geoff. Can't imagine not seeing her at least every other day, Geoff. Just bought one first home here 2 years ago, so not worth it. I did enjoy LA though. Visited last month for a week. Where from? Brother, you got your health, you got your baby, you got it all. You can work the money shit out. The world has gotten much smaller. You can do it right from where you at, man. That's the most beautiful thing I've heard all day, brother. I'm glad I could be here to say that, man. I'm not fucking around with you. You got a lot of firsts coming, bro. Especially with them little knuckleheads out here now, nigga. Okay, let me suburb outside of Memphis. Yeah, I was at in Millington back when the naval base was open. I don't know. I don't think it's open there anymore. Yeah, brother. You are her example of a man, even if you are absent. And if you're absent, the men in her life will be absent a lot of things. Absent respect for her. Oh, still open, cool. Okay, yeah, they will be absent a lot of things if you're absent. Brother, barring death, see her to 18. See her to 18. I'm glad we had this conversation. There's nothing more important. Something's good for you right there. Your purpose is right there with your baby. Whatever that is. Until the day you die. That's what it is. Well, people, I really can't pretend I want to talk to you motherfuckers anymore. So, I think later I'm going to get down with these organ hits. That's my ghetto superhero music. I just flew over and dropped some love, brother. Yeah, man. Absolutely, brother. That's what I'm here for now. If I can't do that, brother. If I can't do that, what good is all of this? If I can't help y'all, if I can't show you the right way, what am I doing? If you can't learn from my mistakes, what am I doing? Well, I hope you have. Subscribe. Tell a friend about this. Let them know what I'm doing, alright, y'all? I love y'all. Alright? It's your Uncle Geoff. Like this bowl. You know what? Do like in the West, throw my shotgun down. Load up my 45. So I can have something to get off on the way on out. I love y'all. Remember, you need a life coach, get your shit together, hit me up. Want to give a brother a little piece of change for doing something strange? There's my cash app. If you like this beat, you can hit me up. If you like this beat, you can hit me up now. If you like this beat, let me know. Yeah. That's what it's about. Good weed, good music, good advice. Now that's a lie. I'm a genius. Great weed, great music, great advice. Giraffeballz. That's what's up. I can't beat that.